In this video, I would like to talk about two-weight table. Before we start this question over here, I would need you to download the graphing calculator from your home screen. So go to TI-84 instruction and make sure you watch this video over here and follow the instruction, download those two files, and load your TI-84. Your TI-84, once it's loaded, should look something like this. Okay, now let's get back to the question. In a political survey, 1,083 adults were asked two questions. One is the party affiliation, and the other is their opinion on U.S. economy. And the table is organized as such. The rows are the party affiliation, and the columns are what they think about U.S. economy. So for example, here are the Republicans. So if you sum up the Republicans who thought the economy are getting better, the same, or worse, you will have, let me go ahead and sum them up. Let me see. My cursor, oh, there we go. Let me enlarge the graphing calculator, and when I sum try that again. $184. I will have 482, and that is the number of Republican we have in this survey, 482. And I would do the same thing for the Democrats. 128 plus 146 plus 38. And I have 312 Democrats. And for people with no party affiliation, I have 389. So that is the party affiliation. Now, if we want to know, regardless of the party affiliation, how many people think the economy is getting better, what we need to do is to sum the columns. So I have 166 plus 128 plus 166. So 460 people think the economy is getting better. So 400, how much was that? 460 people. And how many people think the economy is about the same? That will be the second column. And 457 people. Now the last one, how many people think the economy is getting worse? 84 plus 39 plus 44. 266. 266. And you could verify with your calculator. When I sum 460, 457, 260, I should have my sample size, 1183. Or alternatively, if I sum 482, 312, and 389, I should also have my sample size. So that is the two-way table. Using the two-way table above, we are going to answer the following question. What fractions of all survey respondents identify themselves as Democrats? So all survey respondents will be my sample size. So that will be 1183. And how many of them out of 1183, how many of them identify themselves as Democrat? That would be 312. Now we want the answer as reduced fraction. And in this class, I don't want you to carry out this calculation by hand. Let's go ahead and use our graphing calculator. Let's divide 312 by 1183. When you press enter, notice we have a decimal. To convert this decimal into fraction, what we could do is press math and press enter twice. And that will convert my final answer to a reduced fraction. Notice my answer is exactly same as the solution over here. Okay, now using the same method, we could calculate out of 1183, how many people thought the economy was about the same. So the second column, the sum of second column gives us the total number of people who thought the economy was about the same. Okay, next question. What fraction of Democrats? What fraction of Democrats? So we're only looking at the Democrats. So how many of them are Democrats? 312 thought the economy was about the same. So that means, let me use an eraser. So the question is asking, out of all of the Democrats, how many of them thought the economy at about the same? And the second column gives us people who thought the economy at about the same. So the intersection is people who are Democrats and thought the economy at about the same. So that will be 146. Simplify this with your graphing calculator. You will have the final answer. Okay, now I would like to jump to part E. Part E gave us a comparison to part C. Let's read the question carefully. What fraction of all survey respondents? All survey respondents, that will be everyone. So the denominator will be 1183. Were Democrats and thought the economy was about the same. So we need to meet two conditions. We need to we need to consider only the Democrats who thought the economy was about the same. Once again, that would be the intersections between the Democrat and the column where people thought the economy was about the same. So the denominator will be 146. So notice the difference between part C and part E. This is the end of my recording. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me.